Okay. Well, welcome everyone to our live cook along. I'm opening the door, won't stop the echo. No, the door closed. Okay, so I don't. What are you saying? Turn the dishwasher off. Okay. Right, everyone. Thank you for joining us today for the live cook along. We're going to make something called Dutch baby pancakes. This is a thing, by the way. I've not made it up. These are in essence, they're like giant Yorkshire puddings. Okay, they're normally quite sweet, but we're going to make a savoury one. And the gist of what's going to happen today is we're going to make these pancakes, one big one. We're going to whack it in the oven, and then we're going to make our little topping that's going to go with it. Okay. So the things you're going to need. Number one is you want your oven on really hot, about 220, give or take. You want a mixing bowl and a whisk, and you want two, look, you look like Mickey Mouse, put your head straight. You want two frying pans, ideally one that can go in the oven. And it couldn't be simpler. Right, what's the one thing everyone needs to do at home?
Wash your hands, like I can.
Wash your hands. So kids at home, let me hear you say, yes chef, as loud as you can if you've washed your hands.
Can't hear them.
You've got a shout out, yes chef, as well.
You've ever done it?
Yeah, I know, but you know, it's
okay,
a
yes chef.
Yeah, good. Right, so the first thing we're going to do is make our batter, which is going to be the base of our sort of Yorkshire pudding stroke, our Dutch baby pancakes. So we have ingredients wise for the Dutch babies, let's just call them that. We've got flour, Dutch. We've got flour, milk and eggs. So the amount of flour we've got here is exactly 1 cup. It was this cup, and this has got milk in it, so it's the same amount, if you like. And we've got 3 eggs as well. Then for our sort of stew that we're going to make, or topping that's going to go on this, we've got some garlic, onions, tomato puree, a few gravy granules, a bit of veg. Try and get some veg in the kids. I said you could use any sort of meat, so minced meat we're going with. You could use chicken, you could use seafood, prawns, or you could make it vegetarian or vegan, or not vegan, but vegetarian, and just have a load of extra vegetables instead.
Have we still got octopus in the fridge?
We have still got octopus in the fridge.
We could put that in.
We could do that another day. We'll do it in the barbecue, the octopus. Right, so let's crack on. So the first thing kids at home I want you to do is you've got your bowl and your whisk. I want you to tip your flour, plain flour for this, into the bowl. Straight in. Okay, great. Now I want you to crack your 3 eggs into the middle. Okay. Such a professional.
I know. Could do it with my eyes closed. No.
I'm going to put a little bit of salt into the mixture.
You literally just put it on the egg.
I know. And a little bit of pepper. Okay, let's get the next one in. Okay, while that's happening, let's turn the heat up on one of our frying pans. So whichever one you're going to put in the oven, we're going to do this one. We're going to turn this on now. And we want this on a high heat, so we're going to leave it with nothing in it, and we're going to put a splash of oil in just before we put this in. Right, you ready? There you go. Cool. Okay, then let's add the milk to this as well.
Okay, put it over there.
Unbelievable. Right, add the milk.
This is
Straight in. Great.
rainbow.
Right, now use the whisk, and I want you at home to give this a really good whisk. Oh, we got Patricia and Grandad watching. Say hi, Patricia. Hi, Grandad. Whisk.
I'm doing my best.
And we want this nice and smooth, this batter. That's it, good.
Try to do it like Daddy. I meant to do that.
Okay, so whisk it up really well.
Be patient.
Come on. Alright, let's have a little go. So you can do side to side with it. Try side to side like that. Lift the bowl a bit. You've got to do it fast. You've got to do it fast. Really fast.
It's not that.
Come on.
I really want to just like.
Okay, that's good enough.
It's quite embarrassing.
No, it's fine. Okay, so this is quite a loose batter, right?
No.
Right, so now let's get rid of the whisk. Right, so the key thing about this is heat. So look, we've got a frying pan on here on a high heat. That's hot, kids, so don't touch that bit of the pan. And we've got some vegetable oil. So the grown-ups can do this bit for the kids if you want, if you don't want them touching the pan. Right, let's get that hot, nice and hot. And you want to put a little splash of oil in there. That's enough, that's enough. Perfect. Okay. Right, and you can tell when this is hot because you'll see the oil will shimmer a bit. That's starting to smoke a little bit, is it? You want to get this really hot, super hot. As soon as that's hot, it's a bit like making Yorkshire puddings or toad in whole. We're going to pour our batter into it and then we're going to whack it straight into the oven, which is on about 220 degrees. And it will puff up in the oven. It will take about 15 minutes in the oven to cook through, which is perfect time for us to make our topping.
No, okay.
We lost connection from it.
Okay, right. So I think we're pretty good to go. So right, so Evie, do you want to pour this in or do you want me to do it?
Me.
Okay, so look, this is a very loose batter, so you need to pour it in. If you pour it in too quick, this will splash up on the sides, okay?
You do it.
Okay, so I'm going to do this. It might be an idea for the parents at home just to do this bit. So this is starting to smoke, really nice and hot. We're going to put the batter in straight into the oven, okay? So,
Wasn't expecting that.
yep, straight in.
Like a big
Like
pancake.
that.
Looking up.
Okay, and then into the oven.
Ooh. Is that going to happen? Smoke.
Yeah, that's right. Okay. No frying pan that can go in the oven. Okay, if you haven't got a frying pan that can go into the oven, you can just use a roasting tin. So a smallish roasting tin, about the size of a frying pan. Fill it with oil. Either put that on the hob to heat up, or just put it in the oven for 10 minutes just to get it really hot, and then bring it out. We've got lots of people here to say hello to. Who have we got? We have Lily in Norwich. Hey, Lily in Norwich. And we've got Jake, Harry, and Daisy. Hey, guys. Cool. Right, so let's crack on. Right, so we've got a frying pan here, a little splash of oil in it. Vegetable oil, or I'm using olive oil. Let's get you a little spatula either. Okay. Right, so to this, first thing we're going to put in is our onions. So do you want to drop the onions in there? Do you want to move over that way a bit?
Yeah, I can.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. There you go.
I'm scared you might have to do that.
Okay, right, look, let's turn this around.
Here we go.
Okay.
Right up. Let's do this.
Right, do it low. Remember, when you put things in the pan, you put it in low. Okay?
Away from it. I don't
Go, look.
Can you do this?
Look, you know how to do this. Look, you go low, close to the pan, and you put the stuff in, and that stops it splashing up.
Ah.
So we'll give them a little turn. Take the pan, take the handle. Okay, and give the pan a little shake to get it all level. That's it, right, now don't touch it. Okay, so we're going to cook that for a second. You might want to add a fraction more olive oil to that. And we're going to cook these. And then we're going to throw in our garlic.
I'll do that.
Do you want to
'cause
put the garlic in?
I'm amazing.
Okay. Scrape it all in, get it all in. Good. Right, give that a little stir to combine everything.
Hold the horses.
Right, you want to do that soon so it doesn't burn. And then once you've given it a stir, give the pan a little shake just to level it all out. Good. Okay, that's good. Right, now we're going to add our mincemeat. So if you're using meat or vegetables or seafood, now's the time to put that all in. So we've got about 300 grams of mincemeat there. Straight in with them. Okay. Right, you might want to turn the heat up a little bit.
Am I allowed to do this?
Yep, so you want to break that down a bit.
This is so relaxing.
Okay.
Like you're breaking the pan.
So look, if you're cooking seafood, obviously like prawns, stuff like that, that'll be a lot quicker to cook than this. Chicken will take a bit longer than this to cook. So you just want to break down, coat everything and let it cook for a little bit. So stir that around a bit either. And look, one of the key things is the more you move stuff, the longer it takes to cook. Okay, so once you've stirred it around, then we give the pan a little shake. Yep, keep turning. Other way.
Now where?
Yep.
Good.
Try swapping hands. Okay, right, that's enough pepper. Right, put a little pinch of salt in there.
So like I shove two.
Yeah, a little bit more now.
Your
Good.
hand's bigger, like we were saying.
Okay. And look, we've got some tender stem broccoli, just to get some veg in there with the kids. So now's a great time to throw that in. So do you want to drop all that broccoli in?
Mm-hmm. One for you. One for you. One for you.
Tip it in.
No.
Tip it in, you're going to be here for months.
You.
Come on, chop, 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 chop. Oh, Eva. My God.
No!
Right, put it in. Let's go. Right, it's going to get boring. Oh, right. Make it per... Oh. Right, so I hope you all at home are having a fabulous time. So what did we do this weekend, Eva?
We done.
We went for a really long walk this weekend, which was great. Eva has single-handedly taught Luca how to ride a bike, which is amazing. So he's off his stabilisers. If you've been watching my Instagram, you will see the shenanigans of that. But the very big news, of course, was it was Anna's birthday this weekend. I went at like 24 again, amazing. And we did a lovely afternoon tea, didn't we?
Yeah.
So we got all these vintage teacups and teapots. We had some scones and clotted cream.
Instagram.
And we were drinking tea.
I taught them how to do it.
That's right. And so if you go on my Instagram, you can see all the pictures of that. And it was also our wedding anniversary as well.
The day before was Mommy's birthday.
No, the day after. So it was wedding anniversary first. So we indulged in an Indian takeaway, which was great.
Daddy got Mum a bike.
Dad got Mum a bike.
Bright yellow bike.
Bright yellow bike. Mum didn't like it. The bike is back at the shop. Oh. Right, stir this around a little bit. Okay, we're going to lower that heat a fraction. Okay, so let's do this with it. What you want to do is you want to sort of really scrape the base of it. Okay, so that just helps get it all up. And we've got quite a dry mixture here at the moment, so what we're going to do with this, we're going to add a little bit of tomato puree. So do you want to add some tomato puree to it?
Oh yeah, I love tomato.
Right, do you want a spoon?
Yeah.
Okay.
A little bit better.
There you go.
A little bit better. A little bit.
Great. Okay, right, give that a little stir around.
Let's just start.
Yeah, that's right, keep stirring it, it will get in there. Great, I love this cook-along now, you know, it's brilliant. All the kids are doing it, it's so easy, we don't have to get our hands dirty as parents or a little bit.
Yeah, because today, for lunch, we're going to have the flatbread pizza. Oh,
Yeah, so also, we've been having a think, right, so we know some of the kids are going to be going back to school, and we know there's a load of people that watch the shows, the recorded shows, and we know there's a load that watch them live. So we've been having to think about how we're going to continue doing the cook-alongs, if we continue doing the cook-alongs, when all the kids are back at school, basically. So keep an eye out on my Instagram, and this week I'm going to post some questions just to find out what you guys want, basically. So if you're watching us on YouTube, Follow me on Instagram at TheoCooks. And we're just going to try to get a feel of what you guys want and how you want us to carry on, if you want us to carry on, and everything else. And we're going to try getting this cookbook going. So I'm looking into that at the moment, so stay tuned. That might be a little bit of memorabilia. Right, so this is looking pretty good now.
Well done.
Thanks, Eva.
No,
right.
about that, about how you said.
Yeah. Oh, look at that. Look in the oven. How cool is that?
Get a
That is
camera.
getting massive.
Get a camera.
We'll whip it out and show you in a minute. It's not ready yet. So it's been in for about 8-9 minutes. Right, so to this now, you've got quite a dry mixture. Okay, so whatever you've got in there, the vegetables and everything else, we've not had any liquid yet, so it's quite dry, and that's cool. So we don't want this to be too sort of, I've said stew, we want it a bit lighter than that. So we're going to add some more flavouring. So we've got some Worcester sauce. You don't have to put this if you don't want to. It just gives it a bit of depth. So let's throw that in. If you're doing a vegan version, by the way, or not vegan, because you've got the eggs and milk in there, but a vegetarian one, a little bit of Marmite goes great. Stop, because this actually has anchovies.
Oh, right, it was like, okay.
So it's not vegetarian. No, it's right. So just do a few shakes in there. You have to get a bit more heavy. You want about 2 tablespoons, like that.
Oh, right, you're really going for it.
There we go. Right, so stir it around. Right, so that's giving us this really nice sort of salty, really earthy, savoury note to it. And we're just going to combat that with a little bit of honey. So if you've got a little bit of sugar maybe, or a little bit of honey. Watch out, honey. Right, let's just get a little knife. I'm using the Odyssey brands just because we use them all the time, really good. Okay, so look, you don't want a lot. You want like, I'd say like a teaspoon of honey. So let's put a teaspoon of that honey in there. That's about that much, yeah. So you might have to scrape it on the side of the pan.
No, I'm going to try and make it.
Okay, that'll take a while. Right, so let's scrape it on the side of the pan for me, sweetheart. Evie, it's going to go everywhere, darling. Okay.
Fine, if you say so.
Right, good girl. Right, so while we were stirring that, now what we're going to do is we're going to add a bit of water. So I've got...
Cut out again, what it
do you want to go on 4G on your one?
No,
Because the internet.
Gotta come back and back.
Okay, sorry YouTube, our Instagram is cut out for a second.
Everyone freeze.
And start again. Right, do you want to go on to flip it up? Okay, bear with me 1 second everyone. Okay, so we should be back live again. There you go. Okay, right, we're good. Right, so look, what we've got here is about half of this is just water out the tap. So it's probably 50 ml, 4 or 5 tablespoons, just to give a bit of moisture. So turn the heat down a little bit on this. Okay, let's pour that in, Eva.
Oopsie daisy.
Okay, right, we'll try that again and get most of it in the pan this time.
Anyways.
Okay, so let's pour that in again. Right, let's just do this one sec, sweetie.
I'm not really good at like balancing, so I'm going to be very bad at waitress.
Okay. Right, let's give that a stir. Let's add a bit more. Oh my god, look at the oven.
Oh, wow.
That is amazing, isn't it? Oh, can we get the cameras over there? Can we try it? Let's try it. Really quickly, we're going to go for it. Right, let's try it really quick.
Okay, let's do this.
Okay.
I definitely know this is going to go like so bad.
Okay, ready?
So bad.
Let's just do this. Watch out, Eva.
Look at that beauty.
Oh, we can see they're too high. They're too high. Oh no, look, this isn't going to work. All right, we're just going to have to show it when we pull it out of the oven. Okay. Right, Eva, do you want to keep that turning for me, honey?
Yeah. Should we go downstairs quick? I'm really good at this stuff. I'm trying to entertain them.
Okay, let's plug in. Okay. Right, so look, let's get this back on. We're almost done now, guys.
Smell is really good.
Okay, watch out.
Okay.
let's just have a look at that. Okay, so look, you've got a load of water in there now. It probably hasn't thickened, it's resting in the bottom. And that's where we use some of the gravy granules just to thicken it. So we're going to put about a tablespoon, not all of it, but a tablespoon in. Give it a little stir. Sorry, I can't help myself. Honestly.
It's kids' cook.
Right, Kate, do it. Get on with it.
Thank you. There's nothing to stir.
Okay, let's put a bit more in there. Okay, how's that looking, Eva? Oh, let's turn that down a fraction here, guys. Okay, so look, that's our sauce done. Should we serve everyone at home? What have we got here? Oh, you know what we need? We need some herbs in it quickly.
Yeah,
Let's just quickly throw some herbs.
But it better not be those like little tiny thingamajiggies. I don't want them. No.
Okay. Right, so we're just going to quickly add some herbs. Right, Eva, do you want to come back over here, please, honey pie? Right, so we're going to quickly show you what this looks like. We're just going to cut up some herbs really quick, because I forgot to do them earlier.
But is that in the recipe?
Yeah. Oh. Okay, so let's just throw some herbs on there. Give it a little shake. Right, so this is what our sort of topping looks like at the moment. Can everyone see that?
I can see it.
Great. Right. And now what we're going to do, we're going to bring out our, what's it called? Our Dutch baby. So I'm going to bring it out quick. As soon as I bring it out, it's going to flatten a little bit. Right, so Eva, what I want you to do, sweetheart, is I want you to stand over here, so when I bring the hot thing out, you're not gonna get burnt. Okay, so just stand there. Okay, there we go. Watch out. This is, don't touch this, kids, it's super hot. Did everyone see that? There you go. So look, that's amazing, I love it. And then what we're going to do, oh, it's slightly hot, right, don't touch.
I don't want to touch it anyway.
A good thing to do, we do in the kitchen a lot, is you leave a towel on top of the handle, which sort of just says, it's really hot, don't touch it. So now what we're going to do is we're going to get our topping.
It actually says, it's really hot, don't touch it.
And we're just going to pop that straight into the middle.
You know what we need? We need those little...
Okay, let's get that on there.
Moving it out.
And no, I want it in a big pile. Let's get a little bit more herbs, just so it looks lovely with some herbs on it.
More!
Let's drop that on there. Look at that, that's so cool, isn't it? Right, so at home, obviously this is really hot, this pan, so you can get this, it won't have stuck, so you can sort of pull it out of there to serve it, or you can just serve it straight in the pan. So we're going to see if we can bring this over. I think we should serve it in the pan. I think it's going to fall down if you try it. So this is what it looks like. I don't know if everyone can see that.
I've just wasted the plate.
So that is our Dutch baby pancakes. Remember, I can't emphasise, this pan is so hot. Leave a towel on the handle because you're always absent-minded, grab it without thinking. I've burnt myself a million times doing that.
Yeah.
Look, I hope you've enjoyed this. We'd love to see your creations, so hashtag Kids Cook with Theo. On Wednesday, we're going to be doing a tuna pasta bake, which is a perfect store cupboard sort of setup. It's a great recipe, easy, kids love it, just pre-cook your pasta for it. But again, if you're on Instagram, go to the link in my bio, or over on YouTube and Facebook, just go to TheoCooks.com and everything is there that you need for the week. And we've got a nice apple pie for the weekend as well. Look, so stay tuned, follow me on Instagram and YouTube a lot, because I'm going to ask some questions about the cook along, and hopefully we're going to try to get something sorted with this cookbook as well. So look, we've got dinner to eat, so big love to everyone. Mwah! Thank you for watching, and we'll see you Wednesday, 4 o'clock. Bye!
Oh God, right. Bye. YouTube's still going. I don't know if Instagram's still going.